Nosy 30, guys. I really nosy 30 as opposed to typical day. It could be go either way, typical day or nosy 30. But what is my man doing over here, guys? This is my young buddy over here too. I'm glad he got this stuff organized where he know. Well, y'all can guess this is a 3/6 Pentastar. Hey, what's going on here? What's going on here, man? I want to talk about this.
This?
We got the heads off.
They saw an engine tear down. The car kept overheating. Changed the thermostat, gave it a coolant flush. Charles didn't pick up anything, but apparently to the porters it was kept overheating, kept running hot. So we sent the heads off. We're gonna get new gaskets, and we might replace the oil filter housing too while we're at it. But I mean, nothing out of the ordinary. No cracks in the block or the cylinder walls or anything like that. Everything looks fine.
So the heads are at the machine shop getting pressure tested for flatness. Make sure they flat because that is important as it relates.
These are known to warp when they run hot.
Yeah, it's aluminum. Yeah. So when the head's gonna be back, we'll know sooner or later, huh?
We sent it off. I think it was Tuesday.
Wow.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
See, guys, this is the risk of teardown. See, we down a stall now. I mean, but it has to be done. You have to tear it down. But unfortunately, we down a stall. In some cases, it make no sense to push it outside, depending on the estimate on when the head's gonna return. If they say a couple of days, we might can deal without a stall for a couple of days. But if they say a week, sometimes we just push them outside and hope for the best. Yeah.
Cars being here for like weeks.
Y'all see how important this is? You got the timing marks marked and everything. So you want to go back in time the way it should be, guys. Now, as far as a lot of people, I know I'm gonna get this question: did you have to remove the front cover to remove the heads? And I've been known to be real with you guys and honest. Okay, depending on my location and where I'm at, but the quick answer is no, you don't have to. Now, there's a different answer. You probably should. Yes, you should, especially in a situation like this. We're dealing with overheating. That's the complaint. It overheating, a nagging overheating, guys. I say this all the time. You have a nagging overheating. They are extremely hard to find and duplicate. Okay, number one, the customer doesn't have your vehicle as long as you do. All right, I've been known to drive a customer car a week. Okay, I had to get authorization to technically make the car mine. Me driving home just like I'm coming to work every day in it. All right, that is one good way to catch it, and that way I can gauge what's likely wrong with it. It has to happen to me. Okay, so other than that, you're gonna twist your fingers trying to duplicate it. Now, you don't have a lot of time at the shop. You may have 5-10 minutes tops to try to an hour. You have an hour allocated to diagnosing a car. You may not get it to overheating within that hour. So a lot of mechanics will deliver the car and get the car back to the customer. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I can't even get it to overheat. Just for the customer to return saying my car's still overheating. Me, I try to avoid those unnecessary transactions, repeated back and forth. So what I do is recommend to the customer, let me have your car for a week. I really, really, really want to find this problem because it's hard to diagnose it until you get it to do it. All right. So just say me, for example, if I'm driving and start overheating, no matter where I'm at, I would pull over. See, this hose is missing. I would grab the upper radiator hose and I would grab the lower radiator hose. What I'm doing there is trying to compare temperatures. Okay, is they the same? In other words, basically, is there a restriction in the radiator? The little things I tend to look for when I'm doing that. But the number one thing is it has to happen to me. And guys, another reason why you should put this cover off, it's fairly easy. No big deal at all. Why try to cheat and risk a chance of breaking something? Because you gotta have room to go rearward in order to remove those heads with the cover still on it. This freaking cover is so easy to take off with just a bunch of 10mm bolts. Pry it out. Chances are it's going to be leaking anyway. So you get to kill two birds in one stone. You get to fix a potential leak that may arise in the future. And you get to give yourself some needed room to get those heads off. All right. So, yeah, my man here got a lot of work to do. Hopefully, guys, I'm not going to say hopefully, but we're going to be, in my opinion, we're going to be stuck if the machine shop says he found nothing wrong with it. Now, granted, he's going to do what he's paid to do. Pressure test it, He may shave off, I don't know, may shave, depending on what he finds. I don't see no need to shave off anything if the head is not warped. But the pressure test is the main thing. So he's gonna do that. And guys, this is an aluminum block. Semi, not all aluminum. You can't have a aluminum crankshaft, but it has the potential to warp as well. Okay, this flat, I mean, this is not cast iron steel. Okay, this could be warped. We didn't send this out to get inspected, so basically it's a gamble. Okay, we're taking a chance. We're trying to see, based on our experience, it's always the head that's the culprit. Okay, the heads, I'm not gonna say they are softer aluminum, although they may well be, but they tend to take the bulk of the beating when you're overheating. That's why I'm a big fan of guys explaining to your customer that overheating problems need to be addressed very quickly, as soon as possible, before this happens. Okay, in other words, if you see your temperature hand rising past 3/4, almost at the H, you got to shut the car down, guys. Unless you're under extreme emergency cases. At that point, you don't care anyway. You don't care about the car or anything. You're concerned with your safety. All right, yeah, my man got his timing mark. We talked about that. Now, I know a lot of guys gonna criticize, but you know, when you do this every day, you tend to slack a little bit on carelessness. But here, the timing chain marks. Everything's gonna go back the way he got it. I love how he do this. I think he got this from me, guys, as far as the marks. Okay, I like to take a little credit for that. I hammered home to my buddy the importance of marking the marking locations. All right, so he got these lined up. He know it. This is in his head, and plus you can this you know, it's written on here. The location, intake, maybe intake 1 or intake 2, things like that. But he will have this car running. I guarantee you, when these heads get back, he gonna jump right on this guy. This dude is eager, hungry, and ready to go. And y'all see, this is a Wrangler, right? Jeep Wrangler. Okay, the problem is overheating, nagging, constant overheating. We're gonna get it fixed. Everything, you heard what he said. Everything was, a lot of the small stuff was done. Thermostat, water pump. I think they flushed the radiator. Radiator restrictions can fool a lot of people. Okay, that temperature has to, that coolant has to circulate throughout the system. That's one of the jobs of the water pump. Okay, that's one good way I test water pumps, is to verify if coolant is circulating, especially through the heater cores. All right, guys, so I'll get back with y'all when these heads get here and we install it and we run it, make sure it's not overheating. And so we'll talk some more, man. Oh, we got some more discussions on this Jeep Wrangler. I don't know what year, I don't know what mileage. I get asked that all the time. Of course, there's no battery, so I can't turn the cluster on. So I'll let y'all know, though. Stay tuned for part 2, guys. Thanks for watching.